Freddie and Dougie Hamilton grew up as brothers together playing the game of hockey. They now do it here in Niagara for the OHL Niagara Ice Dogs. When did they start playing? Do they love it? And did they love it right away? They tell us on the OHL Tonight.
Agazino in there picking up the puck. Agazino, Freddie Hamilton scores! And it's a hat trick for Freddie Hamilton, the first of his OHL career. And the Ice Dogs lead 5-3.
All right, Freddie, let's start with you being the oldest. How old were you when you started playing hockey?
Probably around 5 or 6.
And did you love it right away?
Yeah, I did.
And Dougie, same question for you. How old were you when you started playing?
I started the same time as him, so a year earlier for me.
And did it stick right away for you as well?
For sure.
Now, being brothers growing up, I have to ask you, Freddie, because you're the older brother, and I think people with siblings that have to do things with their siblings kind of get irritated a little bit when they're the older one. Did you mind that he always tagged along?
No, not at all. I think we're pretty close, and we spent a lot of time together anyway. So I think it was fun to spend time at the rink together too. And we were never really on the same team, so it's cool being on the same team now, and I really look forward to being on the same team with him.
And Dougie, let's talk about maybe being younger and looking up to your brother and seeing how he's excelling. Is that something that you can admit to?
Yeah, for sure. Every year looking up to him, looking forward, seeing what I can go through the next year, makes things a bit easier, I think, and it's a lot of fun just looking forward to what I can do.
And now, being athletic runs in your family, absolutely. Your parents, they're very athletic. They were Olympians. Freddie, tell a little bit about that.
Yeah, both our parents represented Canada at the Olympics, both 1984 Los Angeles Summer Olympics, and my dad 1988. My dad was a rower, and he won a bronze medal in the Olympics, and my mom played basketball. So obviously we got the genes, and they've been able to help us with their experiences also.
And now you played in the under-17s, and Dougie, you played in the under-17s this year. So again, playing for your country seems to run in the family as well. Maybe what was some of the advice you gave your brother going to the under-17s this year?
Just have fun and enjoy it. It's a really cool experience to put the Canadian jersey on and just to play your game. He's a great player, and just if he had fun and played his game, I knew he was going to do well.
And now, did you take that advice and tell us about the experience?
Yeah, for sure. I think it was a little easier with his advice. I got to watch it the year before when he went through it as well. So I took that advice and thought I did pretty well, and it was a lot of fun.
Now, Dougie, would you say that you guys are each other's biggest supporter?
I think so, yeah.
And Freddie, let's talk about you a little bit. You being older, everything you maybe get noticed a little bit more. What do you think about your play this year and the fact that everyone's talking about you?
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually to have people watching you and starting to talk about you with the NHL draft coming up. And I think I've handled it well. I think I'm starting to play even better than I was at the start of the season. So it's starting to get pretty exciting getting closer to the draft.
Now, Dougie, let's talk about your brother. We know he's a goal scorer. We've seen the hat tricks. We've seen a couple goals every now and then in a game. What would you say his biggest asset is to this Niagara Ice Dogs team?
I think just he's a leader, and one of the things he does by leading is just on ice, his play with his smarts, his hockey sense. I think that helps the team. Most of the guys look up to him, and they can watch what he does. And his hockey sense helps out a lot too. And
now, Freddie, we need you to tell us about Dougie. He's a rookie. He stands tall at the blue line. What do you think he brings to this Ice Dogs team?
Good puck-moving defenseman. He starts the rush and lets the forwards do a lot of the playmaking by giving good passes to the zone. And just lets the forward move with speed. I just think that's his biggest asset is his two-way play. Really good offensive defenseman.
As you can see, it's all about teamwork when it comes to the brothers Freddie and Dougie Hamilton, both on the ice here in Niagara and at home. For the OHL Tonight, I'm LauraLeigh.